Hi, and welcome to Katie's Corner in Space. This week, I've put together the information which came out of the New York Comic Con and threw in a little extra for fun. Pretty much in the same style I create my Droughtlander videos. I was going to put this out for my fellow trekkers after the channel hit 750, but really, it's way more relevant now. Coming up is a compilation of info that came out of New York over the weekend, plus a bit I threw in because variety is the spice of life.
Infinite diversity from infinite combinations, which you guys all know so well.
Exactly. So, and thanks for those of you who visit this channel for clips, and those of you who are just hungry for any bit of info you can find. Here's a little compilation of clips, info, and laughs, just for you.
The work of these panels is, how do I keep my job and say something interesting?
Pre-Federation Standard English. Based on audiophonic telemetry, the emergency transmission coming from the structure is most likely... Let's start again.
I knew all about the fact that they were making a new Star Trek, and I chased it down like the rabid dog. I heard there was going to be a gay character. My friend Anthony Rapp was going to be playing that role. And then a couple weeks later, I got a phone call saying he was going to have a partner.
Open the channel. Lieutenant Spock, this is Captain Spike.
My arm is fine. God, escape me.
Can you walk me through these controls? No. Look. Really? You're gonna do the when the prop breaks?
I know that I have been an actor for 30 years now. This is my 30th anniversary.
Wow.
And this is the longest I've ever played a character.
Well, I've been a nerd since I could read or watch things. It was news to me when one night I got an email from my manager like, "Are you interested in being in the new Star Trek show?" And I was like, "Uh-huh!"
That said, in my experience, it's the ones that are toughest on the inside that suffer the most. I keep doing it.
I was finishing up Walking Dead, and I heard that it was happening. I heard that they wanted a black woman at the helm. It's like, this is very much the dream of an actor, is to do things like this that are so important, that mean something, that have impact.
Bless you.
His teeth. Was that action? Okay.
According to director-producer Olotande Osunami, in the next season, Discovery will go back into the past to get farther into the future, but made it clear time travel is not part of the reason. This could point to influence drawn from previous shows such as the original series or The Next Generation, and we've already been introduced to the 32nd Century's Voyager. We can expect to see Stamets, Saru, Tilly, Dr. Culber, Reno, Ensign Adira Tal, and of course our very own Captain Burnham. And while Booker was in a bit of trouble at the end of Season 4, we fully expect him back as well, along with Detmer, Osawakun, Bryce, Admiral Vance, Federation President Lara Rallick, and Gray Tal will also be back. And while we have a very sentient ship's computer who could cause some interesting storylines in the future, many fans are also hoping to see the 32nd Century's version of some of their favorite 23rd century species. We've yet to see the Klingons or visited Bajor. I wonder how the Gamma Quadrant has fared. Maybe we could see how the Founders have evolved.
And then they told me he was going to wear white spandex, and I made my way to the gym.
We knew that we would need a president of the Federation. I just called Alex. What do you think about Stacey Abrams?
So
you did it.
Yes, I did it. I barely got the words out of my mouth. She was like, yes.
Is there a chance we could see her again?
Oh my gosh, we would love to have her back at some point. I feel like there's always a chance for someone to come back as long as the character doesn't die, but even if they die.
I'm going to say no, she's going to be too busy running Georgia.
Don't worry, I'm getting us out of here by using May said she had a special... This mother thing.
Like, where are we going? What's happening? How are we doing this?
Yeah.
You're talking about the disco ball episode.
It's the disco ball episode.
Okay.
Was that Sonequa riding a starship?
According to the official description, Season 5 will see Captain Burnham and the crew of the USS Discovery uncover a mystery that sends them on an epic adventure across the galaxy to find an ancient power whose very existence has been deliberately hidden for centuries. It continues, but there are others on the hunt as well, dangerous foes who are desperate to claim the prize for themselves and will stop at nothing to get it. It's an Indiana Jones-style treasure hunt for lost knowledge while simultaneously racing against others to find the treasure first. We can expect shootouts, new locations, and crews, which we expect will finally lead our heroes to this lost power. The romance blooming in Saru's life shortly before Season 4's end is expected to continue with Navarre President Trina. However, how Tilly will be brought back into the story as a member of staff at Starfleet Academy is anyone's guess. Premieres expected early 2023.
You know, Sonequa is like the lightest light of the world, and then Callum's like, "Hey, what are we gonna do the scene now? What?"
You brought some.
What's beautiful about the season is that it gives us another opportunity to come together, and everybody has to bring their A game in order to solve this mystery and go to places we've never seen before.
There is a mystery, there's a quest, and this mysterious power, which I'm not going to tell you more. I know that you're going to ask for spoilers, but I'm not going to give them to you.
We're having to make those tough decisions about who we really are and who we really are together because of this mystery and because of this adventure in a new way, in a deeper way, in a more profound way than we've ever seen.
This is what a cast of anything should look like. It should look like the world we live in.
Colum Keith Rennie will be joining the cast as Raynar, a gruff, smart Starfleet captain who holds a clear line between commander and crew. He leads, they follow, reads the official character description. He doesn't do niceties along the way. His feeling is, you get the job done and apologize later. He doesn't necessarily play well with others. Two other series regulars being added to the lineup are Eve Harlow and Elias Toufexis. Maul, played by Harlow, is a former courier turned outlaw equipped with an impressive strategic mind and quick wit. She goes into every situation with a clear plan and stays focused and clear-headed on her goal, even when things go awry. And she holds no fear for Captain Burnham. Toufexis Locke is impulsive and fiercely protective of Maul. He's fiercely devoted to the protection of Maul with no concern for consequences when it comes to her safety. There's every reason to believe this will end in disaster if they come up against the USS Discovery and its crew.
Let's just say they come into conflict with our heroes.
And I love that across the board. You know, you've got these people that are just willing to sacrifice. They're willing to sacrifice it all.
Why is Tilly arming herself?
Ask me that again.
I'll do my damnedest.
I give so much respect to the writers for this season because we really do dig deeper than we ever have.
I think it's the best season we've ever had.
So, what could the future hold for subsequent seasons?
Could we expect a Discovery musical?
Please, Michelle. Please, Alex. Please, Rod. Can we have them sing?
I mean, nothing would make me happier than to do a Star Trek musical.